The Pure Stock drivers pull into the pits, hoping that officials have changed the rules for the last time.
2 heats, 2 features.
They changed the rules up on us again. It made 2 separate features.
Running 2 features affects me having a chance at winning the championship.
How is DJ supposed to make up any ground on me if he's in a separate race than me and we're getting separate points altogether?
Will there be only one feature race tonight? It's a sunny day at Grundy County Speedway in Morris, Illinois, and the 4-cylinder cars are stretching their motors during practice. For the drivers, constant rule changes have affected their performance, and too many cars in the lineups may be the reason behind serious accidents.
They just won't stop hitting each other.
So last time, officials split the group in 2 feature races and lined them up at random by a chip draw, which meant the top contenders may not race against each other, potentially earning the same amount of points.
There's not going to be really a change of hands, and we're not competing against each other. People are starting to get upset about this, including myself, because we're not getting anywhere.
But points leader Ryan Hoffman and his main competition, DJ Workmeister, pulled lucky chips and placed in the same feature race.
And there goes DJ Workmeister, not wasting any time.
DJ started first and Hoffman landed dead last.
It was definitely the hardest race I had to run. I'm not gonna lie, I had to get into a few people and push a few people out of the way to do halfway decent in this one.
By sheer driving will, Ryan zoomed into second.
White flag coming up next time by.
But it wasn't enough to catch DJ in the 08.
Here comes DJ for the finish.
Good job, buddy!
Yeah, I'm bad. I'm real bad.
With so many first-place wins over the past few weeks, DJ is slowly closing in on Ryan Hoffman.
I ended up making my way up. I finished second and behind DJ. I was extremely happy with that.
Tonight, DJ and Ryan wonder if they will race separately or together. DJ's mom, Rhonda, is itching for information, so she snoops around for some hints.
Top 20 points. 4 from the semi-feature.
That's right. Officials have changed the rules again and added a semi-feature or qualifying race.
I got the list here. Top 30 in points.
Track official Greg Kuntz, aka Cooter, met with the other officials last time and came up with a better way to handle the lineup situation.
We're gonna use the chip draw to line up the heat races. With the feature, we're gonna take the top 20 in points.
Now only the top contenders will race in the feature, taking inexperienced drivers out.
Wave me in the back, motherfucker!
And they have added a semi-feature. Those drivers with the least amount of points will have to battle for one of 4 spots available in the feature race.
It makes it more competitive, and you don't have all the bunching up with the slower cars up front and everybody trying to get around them.
It's good because it's taking all the cars that don't really have that much experience and putting them in their own race, which they're not with me.
I think it's absolutely a lot more fair, and it should have been done this way the whole year.
We need to run qualifying heats.
Just do what I'm told.
But have track officials really solved all the problems? Earlier in the season, controversy brewed over lost points.
We got third in the feature and never got no points. That's a bunch of bull.
Tonight is no different. Some of the drivers are mystified about where their hard-earned points are.
I have 11 points.
We got 11. I guess we're in the top 30 or top 25, something. We got what, third 3 times? How can we only have 11 points?
Joe Kilpatrick and his pit crew claim they have raced every night of the season, which by now should equal more than a measly 11 points.
I've been around racing for a long time, pretty much my whole life, and this is the most weirdest point system. Number 5 over here. I mean, he's been here every night, and 11 points is just ridiculous. You know, that's a point a night he's only gotten, and it's kind of messed up.
The 4-cylinder drivers head out for the first heat race tonight.
4th in points right now, on the verge of moving.
every week getting better.
And DJ Workmeister is now not only worried about gaining on leader Ryan Hoffman, he has a new challenger rising through the ranks.
There's this guy, Kyle Lindermuth. He's worked his way up to 4th place in points now.
Kyle Lindermuth, car 44, races a 1995 Honda CRX. He's creeping up in the race to the top.
All 4 of us in the top 4 are pretty competitive, right with each other, you know, right back to bumper. I guess, you know, points-wise, it's very close.
The championship point standings before tonight's races are: Ryan Hoffman is first, followed by DJ Workmeister in second. Eric Boudreau is third, and Kyle Lindermuth is in 4th.
8 laps will be the distance of this first 4-cylinder pure stock event.
Kyle starts near the back, and DJ Workmeister is 2 rows ahead. Kyle's pit crew, his uncle and brother, are watching and waiting anxiously for Kyle to move into the top 3 in points.
Here they come! Yes, indeed, green flag!
On the first lap, car 17 swerves into 85, causing a spin out.
Yellow flag is out. 0 laps on the board means a complete restart.
Kyle in 44 and DJ in 08 were just a few feet ahead of the fray. The race starts over again, and DJ guns it into 2nd place.
Now the battle seems to be in 2nd spot. 08 DJ Workmeister alongside kind of 19 Chris Coppers, but going into turn 1 and 2, we have a definite 2nd place leader.
Moments later, Kyle overtakes Chris Coppers and moves into 3rd.
Kind of 44 now in 3rd spot.
But it's not enough to overtake DJ.
Kind of 08 DJ Workmeister pulls into the lead.
With 2 laps to go, will Kyle be able to take the race from DJ, earning him a few more precious points?
And there's your winner, my friends. Also 2nd on the points, kind of 08 DJ Workmeister.
3rd.
Many events out here so far this season in the beer class.
What are they doing, teching it? What? They teching it?
Grundy County officials warned the Pure Stock drivers last time that they would be on the lookout for cheater parts.
Spring rubbers from last week. You catch them, you will be DQ'd.
Did they even check anything? Yeah, they checked all the front end or something. They checked us down there, whatever. They're looking for spring rubbers, adjustments to springs, you know, camber, all that good stuff.
The top contenders passed the tech inspection last time, and tonight, officials are checking them again.
Cars are going much faster, I guess. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
He looks good. He's clean.
The top 3 finishers of Heat Race 1 passed tech for now. Moments later, DJ and Kyle exchange a friendly handshake.
I wasn't surprised at all that by the time the season got to this point that Kyle was in the top 5. He was always there, whether it was with me or DJ or anybody. There wasn't really anything that was going to stop this kid.
The drivers prepare for Heat Race number 2 tonight. Top contender Ryan Hoffman and 3rd place Eric Boudreau are in the race together. Eric is hoping to put more distance between himself and 4th place Kyle Lindermuth, since they are only a few points apart. Ryan Hoffman starts in the 1st row and Eric is in the middle.
Green flag, and we're racing. And right off the bat, Ryan Flying Hoffman takes the lead in car number 117.
Quickly, Ryan gains a half a track length on the competition. Eric works hard to make it into 3rd.
And there's your winner. The point leader so far in the Pure Stock division. Let's hear it, my friends, for the winner, Ryan Flying Hoffman.
He did pretty good. He had to start way in the back, and he worked his way up to 3rd place, and he was coming. He was looking really strong. You know, they're probably teching him, make sure it's legal. It's legal.
Just like after the first heat race, officials tech the top 3 finishers.
Went through tech, everything passed out fine. Didn't find anything with mine, and got to keep the points and everything for my heat race.
DJ and Ryan finished first, and Eric and Kyle finished third in their heat races. The top 3 in points have held on to their positions so far.
It's exciting to be out there passing cars and having fun. I'm excited about the future. Hopefully everything goes good.
But for the lower rung guys, it's a different story. Tonight, officials have added a semi-feature, or last chance race. Only the top 20 in points will race in the feature, and the rest of the field will have to battle it out for one of 4 chances to place in that race.
I want to win. So does he.
Being shuffled to the semi-feature is a sore spot for Joe Kilpatrick. Earlier in the day, Joe and his pit crew claimed they had been given only 11 points for the entire season.
I have 11 points.
We got what, third 3 times? Yeah. We've been in the top 10 2 or 3 times. How can we only have 11 points?
This is your Pure Stock semi-feature. Top 4 of this event will move into their feature.
Since Joe can't race in the feature unless he's one of the top 4 in the semi, he needs to get out ahead fast. Lucky for him, he pulled a chip that starts him on the pole.
Here they come! Green flag, he's waving it, we're racing.
Right off the bat, Joe Kilpatrick in car number 5 guns it. His dad, Wayne, watches closely from the pits.
Come on, Joe.
It doesn't take long for a spin out in this battle of the weakest. On the second lap, car 30, driven by Tina Granger, rams into the wall and is nearly clobbered by 119. Then on the next lap, 3 spins out 75 in the same turn. Joe stays out of the mess.
And the yellow light comes out. Their leader remains car number 5, Joe Kilpatrick of Tinley Park. Green flag, we're back underway.
Joe works to keep his lead, but he's got company. Car 22 motors all the way from the back and is cruising into second. Since it's a race for the top 4 and not the win, 22 and 5 are guaranteed placement in the feature if they hold their positions.
Car number 22 definitely threatening the Kilpatrick car.
Come on, hold it.
His father, Wayne, encourages Joe to keep the lead.
We have 5 laps down, 5 laps to go. Joe Kilpatrick on just a little bit high in the turn.
But Dad's wishful thinking isn't enough. As car number 5 heads into a turn, 22 appears to tap Joe, sending him sideways into the wall.
Look out!
No! He just took us out.
Well, car number 22 just tried a little too hard, caught him in the left rear quarter panel, and just kind of pushed him all the way up into the wall.
He just took us out.
Ryan Webster, car 22, leaves the track in a disabled car. Joe is able to finish the race, but he lets his emotions get the better of him and jets off the track in pursuit of 22 in the pits.
Joe was mad because he was leading for the first time ever, and he got wrecked, and he didn't like it.
Right in the wall, dude!
Get the out of his face.
You were already side. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, you're badass.
He had nowhere to go.
Kilpatrick's an over-exaggerator.
Come back off. You're taking 4.
He loves to race too, and he tries so hard, but he just gets way too excited.
Spin. The guy got under him and just took him out. He just spun him out and put him up into the wall.
Now in this case tonight, he legitimately got taken out. I mean, there was other ways that he could have been passed. In a way, Kilpatrick had a legitimate argument that, hey, we both advance.
They're taking 4 people, and that asshole's gonna take me out.
Joe storms around the pits in a fury. His chance for a place in the feature race is gone.
I was on him, and he got scared and he lost it in turn 4.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense what he did. There's race car drivers and there's guys that drive race cars. He's not a race car driver.
The Pure Stock drivers prepare for the last race of the night. Top contenders Ryan Hoffman, DJ Workmeister, Eric Boudreau, and Kyle Lindemuth have been placed in the lineup next to each other by points standing. Ryan and DJ start last.
First time I'm actually starting right next to DJ and right by Boudreau and everything, so it should be a really good race.
Everybody's wondering which car is faster, you know.
All week there's been talk back and forth that DJ's the faster guy, Ryan's the faster guy, DJ's the fastest guy. And it basically put more added pressure on the both of us.
Ryan is ahead of DJ in overall points, but the gap is slowly closing.
Somebody's going to gain on somebody tonight. They both won their heat races, so somebody's going to finish in front of somebody else.
Because we've been broken up in all these races, we want to see actually who has the faster car.
We get to see who's the better driver.
And there is gossip of a deliberate crash.
Patient, man. See what Boudreaux does. Ryan's nervous. I try calming Ryan down. He's pretty nervous. So.
Dave could tell that something's bothering me. I was up in the stands. DJ was up there, and he had heard that somebody was going to try to take me out.
I think DJ was just trying to mess with you. He's trying to get in your head.
But it was definitely getting to me.
He's trying to get in your head, man.
Regardless of threats, it all comes down to who will win the championship.
Get on those seats and wave those hands. It's Pure Stock Feature Time at the Grundy County Speedway.
These three are by far, in my eyes, the fastest cars, so no matter where you put them at, they're going to make it to the front, as long as they avoid the wrecks and the mishaps and the mayhem that happens.
Here they come out of 4, green flag, and we're racing.
A few seconds into the first lap, car 3, a transfer from the semi, spins out behind the leaders. Then a half a lap later, car 18 swerves and the 117 taps in.
0 laps on the board, it's a complete restart. Here they come.
In their quest for the lead, car 44 and 08 take to the turf and pass the slower cars as the race restarts.
Passing through the grass and everything.
On the next lap, the 4 cylinders go 4 wide in turn 2. Car 44 dives right in front of Ryan Hoffman in the number 117. A near miss.
Still under power, look out. And the yellow flag comes out.
DJ Workmeister's dad, Rob, and Dave Jacobs, Ryan's pit crew, anxiously watch the race.
Green flag, and we're back underway.
Here we go, one more time.
In the blink of an eye, DJ Workmeister zooms from 20th to 2nd in 3 laps.
DJ Workmeister already in 2nd spot.
All right, DJ, come on, buddy.
And then 1 lap later, DJ takes the lead.
It looks like it's going to be all DJ for the rest of the show.
Ryan cranks it hard to get into 2nd, but DJ is too far ahead for him.
White flag coming out this time by your leader, kind of a 08 DJ Workmeister. 1 lap to go.
DJ, I knew had the race won. There was no doubt about it. He was far ahead. I was coming up close to 2nd. I just wanted to have a good finish. And all of a sudden, we're coming out for the white flag. I look up at the flag, and then I look down again, and I see a car spinning.
Car 3 spins out again, right in the path of Ryan Hoffman. It could be bad news for the 117. If Ryan doesn't finish in the top 10 tonight, he will gain no points, giving DJ his first real shot at taking over the championship.
I had to make a quick decision whether I was going to try to just go around the outside, and instead of doing that, I locked up the brakes. The back end came around, and I slid across the track and was almost door to door to this guy. I look out the side of my window net, and there's like 2 or 3 cars coming at me full blast.
Car 44, Kyle Lindemuth, nearly hits the back of the 117. Ryan slides his way out of the grass.
If they're going to throw a caution, I better get this car started and have a somewhat decent finish.
And the yellow flag is out on the 14th lap.
I'd shake things up if he's got to go to the back.
Well, here's your lineup right now as we speak. Your leader is Conover 08 DJ Workmeister. In 2nd spot, Conover 117, Ryan Hoffman.
He dodged a bullet there. They technically on the last lap, you don't even throw the yellow.
Towards the end of the race, there's a caution, and I avoid it, and Ryan gets right into it on the last lap, which the white flag already flew. And me and my dad didn't seem to think that they should throw the caution.
I wasn't a part of the wreck. I was just avoiding the wreck with the caution already being out.
I was way ahead of him, and now he's right there with me, and he could take this from me. It's going to be a close race.
One lap to go. Can Ryan Fly get around DJ Workmeister? Here we go, white flag.
After spinning out, I had really messed up the tires bad. The car was sliding all over the place.
Here comes your finish.
Despite the drama of the yellow flag on the last lap, DJ wins the feature race.
Ooh, that was fun. I didn't know where you were. I saw you in second. I didn't know if you were right on my bumper or what.
No, I wasn't that close.
Speechless. I don't know. I thought it'd be hard to get up then. I was up there by lap 5.
You looked really good out there. You did an awesome job.
All right, good race, man.
Good job, man.
I came in second. I'm still leading points. DJ didn't make hardly up any ground, maybe 2 more points the whole night. And I leave a happy guy that my car's still in one piece.
I think that there is a point that proven that I am the better driver, but Ryan is still leading the points ahead of me.
After tonight's races, the top contenders remain the same. Ryan Hoffman has the top spot. DJ Workmeister is in second, Eric Boudreau in third, and Kyle Lindemuth is in fourth. On the next Pure Stuff.
Tonight could make or break what's going to happen.
Tonight's the mid-season championship. You run for double points tonight.
Green flag, we're underway.
The four-cylinder lineup I gave you earlier, the 117 was told to leave.
Betting on red and black, you have a 50-50 chance, and I just bet on the wrong color.